Welcome to my channel. Objects swallowed by black holes have no real destination. This question puzzles physicists for full 50 years. Someone finally gives a nearly crazy answer. Nothing goes anywhere. All matter becomes a layer of information, stickers on surface of black holes. In other words, a 3D astronaut falls into a black hole. It gets fully flattened into 2D information. It sticks tight on surface of the black hole. Every atom, every memory, never disappears. They only switch to another form of existence. This sounds like bizarre sci-fi setting. It becomes approaching conclusion after decades of debate between Hawking and his peers. This conclusion leads to even more subversive guess. If black holes compress 3D matter into 2D information, whole universe may itself be a compressed projection. We think we live in 3D space. We may essentially be strings of code on boundary of universe. This is holographic universe theory. World it describes is not real entity. It exists as a form of projection. Like mirror image comes from real you. Image itself is only light and shadow illusion. Answer behind is far more complex than intuition. To understand this theory, start with century-long debate among physicists. In 1970s, Hawking put forward a conclusion troubling entire academic circle. He proved black holes evaporate slowly. This celestial body claimed to trap even light. It radiates energy outward continuously. It shrinks in volume gradually. It vanishes completely in the end. This is famous Hawking radiation. Problems follow right after. Quantum mechanics has an iron rule. Information never disappears out of nowhere. Burn a book. You can theoretically restore all content by collecting all smoke and ash. Information only changes form. It never truly gets lost. Black holes work differently. They swallow everything, then evaporate completely. Swallowed information seems to vanish. It is like throwing a book into fire. Fire and smoke disappear entirely in the end. No trace remains. This is not magic. It is a crisis for physics. If information truly gets destroyed, two pillars of physics, quantum mechanics and relativity, will face fundamental contradiction. Hawking sided with information loss back then. Many physicists disagreed with him. American physicist Susskind was the firmest opponent. He insisted information never disappears. Humans have not found where it hides yet. Two sides argued for over 20 years, until Bekenstein discovered an abnormal rule. Information storage capacity of black holes is not proportional to their volume. It is proportional to their surface area. This totally goes against common sense. Normal safe holds more items with larger volume. Information capacity of black holes only depends on outer surface area. It has nothing to do with inner space. It is like judging population capacity of a building. You do not count room numbers. You only look at exterior wall area. This abnormal discovery sparks wild guess among physicists. If all information of black holes stores on surface, all information of universe may also rest on some boundary. In 1997, Argentine physicist Maldacena presented key mathematical proof. It is called ADS. CFT correspondence. Name sounds obscure. Core logic is quite clear. All physical phenomena happening in 5D space can be fully described by equations on 4D boundary. Complex, high-dimensional physics finds full corresponding answers on low-dimensional screen. In other words, space itself may be an illusion. Our perception of living in 3D world may be images projected by some code on boundary of universe. This sounds like sci-fi setting. It is not random imagination. It comes from rigorous mathematical deduction. This theory has already found observational evidence. In 2017, team from University of Southampton used supercomputers. They simulated cosmic microwave background radiation under holographic universe model. This radiation is residual heat left by Big Bang. It counts as oldest image of universe. Simulation results are shocking. Generated radiation distribution pattern matches data actually captured by Planck satellite highly. This means holographic universe theory describes early universe consistently with real observations. Of course, this does not directly prove we live in holographic projection. It shows this seemingly crazy theory likely touches deep laws of universe. Decades-long debate gradually reaches result. In 2016, Hawking published paper and proposed soft hair theory. He pointed out surface of black holes is not empty. It covers with a layer of soft hair made of zero-energy photons. They specially record information of matter falling into black holes. When matter falls into black hole, all information gets retained by this soft hair. This equals Hawking indirectly admitting information never gets lost. It only exists in special form. This storage method exactly fits holographic principle. In 2022, team from University of Sussex went one step further. They proposed quantum hair theory. They proved matter leaves exclusive imprint in gravitational field when collapsing into black hole. Two black holes with same mass but different composition. Gravitational fields of them have slight differences. This further confirms information gets fully preserved. 50-year-long debate finally reaches approaching consensus. It also tries to solve another physics puzzle. Dark matter. Large amount of invisible matter exists in universe. Galaxies rotate far faster than gravity of visible matter combined. Scientists thus assume dark matter exists to provide extra gravity. Like special effects in movies, they look extremely real. Essence is only light and shadow effect. If this guess holds true, dark matter humans searched for decades. Maybe a journey chasing phantom from the very beginning. Back to original question. If holographic universe theory holds true, what does our existence count for? Holographic universe theory aims far beyond explaining black holes. Some say this theory dissolves meaning of existence. We are nothing but strings of code, a projection, a mass of illusion. But this very setting is the most touching part. Holographic theory never denies our existence. It only tells us form of existence is far deeper than we imagine. But holographic theory believes this extra gravity may be inherent feature of holographic projection. Like movie projected on screen, it is only light and shadow illusion. But stories, emotions, and meanings inside feel extremely real to audience. Will not lose weight, because universe is holographic. Definition of reality itself deserves to be redefined. Top goal of physicists today is to find a unified framework. They want to integrate both quantum mechanics and relativity into holographic theory system. If successful, we may solve deepest puzzles of universe. What is essence of time? Where does space come from? Why does universe exist? Why do we emerge in universe? Ancient Roman philosopher once said, miracles never violate laws of nature. They only violate our current understanding of nature. Holographic universe theory may work exactly this way. Joy, pain, love, and fear we perceive. It breaks our inherent understanding of reality. It also opens a door. It allows us to glimpse a broader world. Most stunning ultimate fate of universe also hides in these laws. It is not being swallowed by black holes. It is not being destroyed by gamma rays. It is everything falling into silence. No explosions, no destructions. All motions just stop quietly. All stars burn out. All black holes evaporate. All atoms stand still. Whole universe becomes an infinitely expanding cold stone tablet. No light, no heat, no sound. No past, no future. Only eternal nothingness remains. This ending is called heat death. It is not sci-fi setting. It is ultimate fate of universe derived by physicists with rigorous mathematics. More frustrating part is this ending cannot be stopped. Even if humans master top-level technology, colonize entire galaxy, survive for trillion years, they still cannot escape this endpoint. Heat death is not external disaster. It is inherent property of universe itself. Like a car with no refueling, it will stop sooner or later. Why does universe head toward such ending? Answer hides in most daily phenomena. You may have wondered why hot water cools down naturally. Cold water never heats up on its own. Many people take this as common sense. Heat should transfer from high temperature to low temperature. But why can it not go reverse? Physicists studied for over a century. They finally reached a conclusion. It is not impossible. Probability is too low to ignore. It is so low that entire universe lifespan cannot wait for one reverse process. This is essence of second law of thermodynamics. It does not absolutely ban reverse processes. It makes them nearly impossible to happen. This nearly serves as ultimate verdict of universe. We can do a simple deduction. Imagine a box with only 100 gas molecules inside. All molecules gather on left half of box at first. This is a highly ordered state. Remove the partition. Molecules move randomly. They eventually distribute evenly across entire box. They enter a chaotic state. Can all these molecules return to left half on their own? Theoretically possible. Molecular motion is random. Any arrangement has probability to appear. But how low is this probability? It is about 1/2 to the power of 100. That means you wait about 10 to the power of 30 seconds for one such occurrence. This duration is 1 trillion times longer than age of universe. And this is only for 100 molecules. 1 liter of air contains about 10 to the power of 22 molecules. Waiting time for them to gather at room corner spontaneously cannot be measured by any number. This is why you never see scattered playing cards sort themselves automatically. Broken vase restore itself. Cold coffee reheat on its own. Laws of physics do not forbid this. Probability does.